Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then make sure to subscribe, click that subscribe button, and welcome to my little YouTube family. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, it means the world to me. And today I'm going to be bringing you guys a shoe collection video. Well, I probably would say it's, well, I wouldn't say it's a collection of all of my shoes, but I would definitely say it's the shoes that I wear the most and I think are, I don't want to say essential, but if you're into fashion and all of that, then it may be essential. They're essential for your autumn winter wardrobe, capsule wardrobe. And so these are the boots that I have. I'm going to be going through them, and some of them I've had for years, and some of them I just bought this autumn winter. Before I get onto the video, I'm so sorry if you can hear noises, like building work noises. I am trying to film as many videos as I possibly can, but it's so hard to film anything when there's loads of noise going on outside, so I am so sorry about that. It's not too loud right now, but I am aware that you guys may be able to pick up on it on video, so I am so sorry about that. I will try to speak as loudly as I can, but I am kind of getting a bit sick, so my voice is a little bit not there. So anyway, let's get straight into the video, and I will show you guys my favourite boots that I think you may need in your wardrobe. So just a little bit of info before I get on to the boots. I am a UK 7 to 8, so my shoes are quite big, so don't comment on that. No one comment on that, because I know I have big feet. Also, generally when I'm buying boots, not all of my boots are real leather, but I try to go for real leather just because it tends to last a bit longer. Some of these boots I've had for a few years, and you wouldn't necessarily know that I've had them for so long, just because I've decided to invest in them. So I would recommend to go to buy boots, especially boots, try to go as high as quality as you possibly can afford, because it will just last you longer. You won't have to buy it every single year. You can have the same pair of boots but wear it for seasons and seasons and seasons. And I would always say, like I just said, I think boots are the one thing that I love to invest in. I would definitely recommend you guys, if you can, do invest. Real leather boots don't always have to be like £200. You can buy some for under 100, even some under like around the £60 mark. I would rather have one pair of boots which I wear all the time instead of having loads and loads and loads which I still wear every single season. So yeah, the first boots that I'm going to be talking about that I think you probably need, if there's going to be one pair of boots that you need, well, one of two that you need in your wardrobe, I would definitely say a pair of black leather boots. I have talked about these a million and one times, but the ones that I've had for I think maybe 3 years now, maybe 2-3 years I have had them, are these black sock boots from Topshop, and every single year they bring them out again and again and again, and they kind of change it a little tiny bit. Like this year's one is a little bit, it's like a western style. It's more western style. This is like a sock boot, which I prefer. I just like the way that they look on my legs. But if you have like big calves, then this might not be the most flattering. But yeah, I love the sock boot trend. These are from Topshop. The toe on them is not too pointy. It has got kind of like a western theme, but not too much. The ones this year, I will link them down below because they're the only ones which I think I'll be able to find from Topshop, are a lot more westernised. Westernised, oh, is that the right word? Not sure. I like the heel of them. I do prefer a heel, like a slight heel, not a big heel. Not all my boots are heeled, but I do prefer a slight heel on a boot, just because it elongates your leg, it makes you feel more glamorous. 3 inches is really good. Easy, comfortable. If you have wide feet, these probably aren't the most comfortable. I can wear them all day long, but I don't find them like the most comfortable shoes. But I could probably get a good full 5-hour wear on my feet, like 5 hours straight on my feet in them. But yeah, they're lovely, and yeah, I've had these for like 3 years now, and I don't think they look too bad considering I've had them for that long. So the next type of boot that I would say you probably need, so black boots is essential, but if you want something a little bit more different, I would say a pair of tan boots are something that's so easy to wear. You can pair them up with anything at all. So tan boots is where I would go next. The ones that I am talking about today are not real leather. I got them from Stradivarius. They were very, very affordable. They were only £29. I haven't been able to find a pair of tan boots that I really, really like. Well, at the time, I've seen a few now, but I don't want to buy them because I feel like I've just got these. So these are a pair of tan faux suede boots. I really like the zip effect. I don't know why, I just really, really like that. I don't see myself getting bored of that at all. The heel on them is even shorter. Yeah, so very, very comfortable heel. They're pointed, which just elongates your silhouette, your feet, your feet. It just elongates your legs, and again, that sock trend where it's nice and tight on the ankle. I always have to have it nice and tight. I don't like boots which, you know, the top bit's kind of gaping. I'm not into that at all. So I do love boots like this. If you're excessive like me and you want to have something a little bit more exciting in your wardrobe, you kind of still want to stick within the neutral. You still want to have something neutral, but you don't want to have something as boring as plain black or plain tan, then I would definitely recommend you to go animal print. Animal print is huge this year, and I think I have slightly overdone it on my videos, but let's just do it one more time. So the two prints I love are leopard print and snake print. There's also croc print, which is really nice as well, but I haven't got anything like that. So I'd definitely say leopard print I love, and snake print is huge this year. You're going to see a theme. I have a lot of Topshop boots. I think Topshop do really good high street boots, under £100. The leather on them is really good. They last really very long. They're not the most comfortable, but they look the nicest, and they're not going to be spending £200–300 on a pair of boots. And usually if you're a student, you can get 10% off, or sometimes they even do 20% off, and that's when I really like to go for it and spend. So yeah, the next boots I'm talking about are these leopard print. I have talked about these quite a lot in the past. So last year I talked about them quite a bit. So I think I've had these for like a couple of years now, a year or two. I can't exactly remember. So they are just these Topshop leopard print boots. I love the colour of the leopard print. It's like a nice brown colour, not too light, nice rich brown colour. So they're slightly pointed. Again, I just like that shape the most. These are actually very comfortable. The base of them, they're actually quite wide, so they don't hit my feet too much. The heel probably, again, another 3 inches. They don't do these exact ones anymore, but lots of different brands do them. I'll easily be able to find a similar pair of leopard print boots. I say animal print would definitely be the one. If you don't want to get a boring pair of black or tan leather boots, animal print is great. Another pair of boots which are also animal print, and now I don't know if I would have filmed a haul by the time I upload this video. So these you would have maybe already seen, but at the moment I haven't filmed that haul. So I just want to talk about the next boots, and these are brand new, again from Topshop. So like I said, if you don't like leopard print, I would definitely say snake print is huge this year. And the boots that I decided to finally go for are these snake print boots from Topshop. Now the reason why I went for these over, if you watched my wish list video, I didn't actually show these on there. I didn't even know these existed. The reason why I went for these is because both of those shoes that I showed in the wish list video did not have my size, and it was getting frustrating because I just wanted a pair of boots and then they just never ever had my size. I was waiting for like weeks and weeks and weeks. So I saw these in Topshop. At the time they had 20% student discount, so I just, why not? So these retail for, I haven't actually worn them, these are £89, so £90, so they're very expensive, which means that yes, they're definitely real leather, which is something that I definitely I appreciate that. They again have that sock trend. These are a little bit higher, so they go a bit further up my ankles. So like I said before, if you have a thick ankle, if you have big calves, then maybe try them on, see what you think, because they might make your calves look even bigger because they cut you off kind of in the lower mid part of your calf. The heel is quite high, so it's definitely the highest one that I have shown today. It's 4 inches, so it's quite a high heel, but it's a nice thick block heel, and the front of them is actually square, which is something that I don't have in my collection. So the reason, and I was umming and ahhing deciding whether I actually wanted the square, whether I like that. But the reason why I did, when I tried them on, they're actually so comfortable because they're not narrow at the front. The squareness makes it just so much more comfortable. So that's what I liked about it. They're very high, so I don't know how I will get on with wearing these all day. I probably again would say that I probably would wear them, I'd say a good 4 hours standing up in them. I might get an insole, but yeah, I absolutely love these boots. So if from time to time you like to edge up your style, you want something a little bit grungy, I do love dressing like really nice and sophisticated, but sometimes I just want to wear something a bit grungy, a bit tough, do you know what I mean? So I would say you should get a pair of kind of Doc combat boots, okay? So these are obviously not real Docs because the style of them, Doc Martens does not offer boots like this, unfortunately. So I got these a couple of years ago, last year actually, from Stradivarius. So they are these black combat boots. What I love about them is the front, so the stitching. I love little details like that. I think they just elevate, I think they kind of just elevate the boot. They've got the gold here, and they're zipped, nice gold zip. You know I love a zip. So I really like these. When I like wearing these with dresses sometimes. I like wearing them with skirts, with jeans, skinny jeans in particular. They're really nice boots, and the reason why I went for these instead of buying real pair of Docs is because I didn't know whether I would wear Docs. They're like 100 odd pounds, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on boots and then never wear them. But yeah, I've had quite a lot of wearing these, and these have kind of encouraged me to get real Docs. Maybe not now, but possibly in the future, just because they're not real leather. So and the crease here and the crease at the front for some reason really digs into my foot, and because they're like that plasticky material, they're not leather, they don't soften up like leather does. They're not the most comfortable boots, not because they're tight or anything like that, just literally because of the crease here. I can wear them for a long time if I'm wearing thick socks, which I normally do wear thick socks with them, but they're not the most comfortable. So these, although I love them, I do see myself getting a real pair of Docs at some point in the future. When I do, I'll probably just donate these ones. And then the last pair of boots that I'm going to be talking about today that I think everybody needs are some sort of knee-high boots, over-the-knee boots. I just think everybody needs them, especially autumn, winter, especially winter when it gets really cold. You want to cover up your legs, you need a pair of long boots to cover them up. So these ones are the ones that I'm going to be talking about today. So they have a very small heel. I wouldn't even call that a heel. And they're just these I've stuffed mine, so if they look a bit lumpy, it's because I've stuffed it. So a pair of these long over the knee boots, kind of like riding boot style. So they've got a nice round toe, and that's the zip. They're elasticated at the back, so I have quite big calves, big legs, so they don't gape at the back for me, which is something that I really like. So they're over the knee, which is essential for me because I don't have very nice knees, so these cover up my knees. So it's definitely something that I appreciate. The heel is not very high. They're really comfortable. I got these last year in the Marks and Spencer sale. I think they did retail for about £100, but I waited and I think I must have got them for like £50 or £60, which is better than me getting them for the full price because I was planning on getting them anyway. So I really like these boots. I don't think Marks and Spencers do them anymore, but I will try to link a pair of similar boots. They may not be over the knee, but they might just come up to the knee. So yeah guys, they are all the boots that I absolutely love during autumn winter. I have had some of these for years and some of them are brand new. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.